Yo, I am. Hello, this is my voice. 2 days in America. Let's see. So, I just got back from a missions trip. Apparently, this is my 9th year of doing missions. Something I did not know. And when you come back, maybe you don't know. It's always that adjustment to come back here. Yeah, the trip was good. Thanks for asking. It's great people I've seen before, new faces, new friends. Some people on the team I haven't met. No, I've met them. Yeah. But all in all, it's good. And I don't know. Here's what it is. I came home, and whenever I'm back home, I have this sort of adjustment. Because my home life is different than my my missions life. I was reflecting that, and I mentioned that being on the mission field feels more at home than being home. Not to be dramatic, but it's just, in my eyes, more attuned to the kind of life either I'm designed for or God calls us for. There's a lot of deep things people could say about it. Well. Then 1 day, 12 hours after I got back, I got into my first car accident. And, I know all things work together for the good. So I'm not tripping, but I am feeling, and I am thinking. None of it is this sort of why me type of thing, but it is just interesting to be thrust back into the house, and I'm thankful for the house. Is that a baby crying in the distance? Or is it a fisher? Yeah, thankful for my house, thankful for my family. But this lifestyle, trying to get this lifestyle together. Anyway, I'm pressing record because I need to create. I noticed that one of the cons of being stuck in the house means that I get really open to idleness. And as we know, idleness invites wickedness, in so many words. I've noticed that I have energy, and I either let it out through creation or I let it out through dissipation. And I'm not trying to do that. So, painting. It's funny because in my brain, if somebody said schedule time to paint, I would argue and be like, I need to do something that returns some coin. And that's something that I'm really trying to, oh no, I'm getting it on the other pages. There we go. Really trying to solve, because I think that area of my life, the financial area, has been a sore spot. Oof. Hold on, I'm right-handed. Let me just. Yeah, it's been a sore spot. A spot where I haven't seen as much progress as I want. And has been quite the limiting factor in my POV. So I was talking to God about that and how I want to overcome that. Because if money's calling the shots, then then that's who you're answering to. And I'm supposed to be answering to God. Be a good steward and everything. But if your first decision is made by green cotton, something's out of alignment. So made that declaration, repented, tore down the stronghold. And so I'm back. Back here. I'm like, okay. So, post-car accident. It's getting fixed up now, thank you, Jesus. It's so funny that, because we know the enemy's schemes. As soon as you say something, you surrender something to God, it's tested. And don't be surprised when it's tested. It is an opportunity for you to grow in your faith. So I'm not letting that shift anything. But what I am inquiring about is like, okay, Lord, what is it that I can do then? You know, I'm waking up. The beautiful thing about social structures is that they structure your life for you around a common goal, whether that be a job where you're working to the vision of the CEO, or a ministry where you're working towards the vision of the leader. But being someone who God has given vision to, and someone who, for lack of a better word, is pioneering their own journey, not necessarily by choice all the time, it can become challenging to wake up and say, okay, what am I doing with the raw materials of my life, you know? And I've had this reflection 11 times. Wow, this is pretty. I've had this reflection before, to the point of feeling a little bit tired of having that reflection. Side note, I got some new brushes. So I was looking at somebody paint and I was like, I think it really comes down to the tools you use. So trying out some new brushes. Let's see. Is there like a brush bag that exists where I can just put all my brushes in a bag? Just like roll them out, you know? But yeah, producing. The Bible says that God gives us the power to produce wealth. So either I'm operating by faith in the God who gives me, Jaden specifically, the ability to produce wealth, or I'm not. And yeah, I want to come out of that. Anyway, waking up, marking your day, figuring out what to do. What time is it? What day is it? Hold on. Friday. These children need to be in school. They need to be right in school screaming around like that. But yeah. I was talking to one of my mechanics, and he was saying, you know, come up with a plan, forget the money, put effort into what you're doing. And I'm like, I got about 10 different ideas of what to do. Executing them is the hard part, but usually I'm like, oh, I need the money to do it. Let me practice my fine motor skills. Oof. I feel like the phone has been dampening that. Holding your hand in one position for hours and hours and hours, and then making micro motions on repeat every day. I gotta get back to the fine detail motions. But anyway, I sat down. I'm using this program called Muse, and it is one of the best mind mapping programs that I have found. You can also use it for boards and all these other stuff. This is not a sponsorship, but I wish it was. And so I just wrote out everything that I do, that I feel called to, that I'm gifted in, that people have said, man, I could have paid you for this. It's quite a few things. And, you know, looking at that list, I'm like, am I confident enough to, you know, say I can do this or sell these things? What tools do I need? A lot of this stuff might just be preparation and follow through. One thing's for certain though, if you don't do something to change your life, you're complicit in its destruction. Not to say everything comes down on you, but are you complicit, or are you, big word, antithetical to the destruction of your life, to its entropy? We've talked about that on this channel, or maybe the podcast. And so I want to do something different. I'd like to make a change. Not just for my own, oh, okay, all right, we're good. Not just for my own net worth. I don't even want to use that term, describing someone's worth to a dollar amount. Not just to my liquidity, but for the kingdom too. Yeah, because the things that I do for the kingdom have an eternal value, and last, you know? It's the things that save souls. Speaking of saving souls, I got to lead some people into salvation, which is amazing. 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 It brings me almost to tears when it happens. And I think it's because the Lord has allowed me to understand or experience the level of joy, or a shadow of the level of joy that He does when people get saved. When working with oil paints, okay. When working, wash soapy water, okay. Thank you. Yeah. So, what to be done after coming home? What to do? Mm-hmm. Let's keep this neat. We're gonna put this back. Why is the green between the blues? Interesting. Not quite the choice I would have made, but interesting nevertheless. Where's the same one that I used? Was it this one? Was it this one? It was this one. There we go. We're getting more control with it. All right. What can I do for people in order to get some liquidity? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Somebody once said, what would you do for free? You know, one of those career people. I was thinking about that. I like helping people. I like making stuff. Real simple. Man, my hand is shaking. Is it because I'm relying on my other hand? No, it's just micro. Boop. There's a lot of things that I am learning for myself, and you know, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I feel like a bat trying to learn how to swim. Ah. That's good. Right. Is there more underneath? There's more colors underneath, you know? And this is probably a moment. Let me verify before I really believe that there's colors underneath. Let's see. There are colors underneath. And they're all different. Wow. And I never would have known that had I not started painting. Hmm. Kind of changes what I'm painting now. Maybe this is a little bit of a parable for your boy here. Maybe you don't know what you have till you start, till you just do something. You know, take a risk, make a change, do something. You like it, try it. You're curious, do it. Maybe I'm giving too much thought at the beginning. I didn't know I had the color purple. Now that I do know I have the color purple, it changes what I can make. But I never would have known I had the color purple until I started with what I had. It's the same thing, same message. So, I guess, can you put the page back, please? My hands are full, but 1 second. I guess just what's the first step? I started selling herbal teas. That's nice. It's like my mom says, just do the next thing. I'm trying not to stab all the way through, just a little gentle. Hey, that works for me if it works for you. Cool. And thank you for putting the page back. So, it's almost out. Anyway, how about y'all? Like, what's the journey of your lives looking like? You know, trying to figure out different things, and my goodness, this one was challenging to get out. Okay, yeah, we're all trying to figure out different things. However you feel about capitalism and the life in the West and all that. I want to hear how your journeys are going. What is Jaden doing? He's painting on a canvas and getting some vitamin D. You know, I have a whole bunch of ideas before I hit record, but today was one of those days where I just needed to hit record. Just needed to say, you're trying to mess me up. I won't let you, because you can't mess me up, because I don't know what I'm making. All right. Look at this. This brush is all floppy. I don't want to work with a floppy brush. That's how I make mistakes. I need something. Why are you loose? Paintbrushes get loose? All these things trying to... Oh, wow, okay. That's where we're getting the paint from. That's where we're gonna get the paint from. All right. Yep. It ain't gonna bother me. I ask for nothing, I can get by. I know so many, not just then It's too much paint. Too much paint. Come back and clean up those lines. That looks nice. I wish that life, you know what though? One of these things that I'm learning from these people that are weird out here is that life really reflects the thinker. And so you change it's how ladybug. Come here, ladybug. You change the thinker, you change the life. So how can I think differently about my situation? Ladybug, come here. You wanna be in the painting? Hold on. Mr. Ladybug or Mrs. Ladybug. Do you wanna be snap. Did I startle you? Do you wanna walk across my painting for effect? Do you wanna walk across my painting for effect? Come here, come here, come here. Come here. Come here. It jumped. It did not want to walk across my painting for effect. So, and that's well within its rights, you know? Be blessed. All right. Phase 2 of painting done. What's next? What shall I add? What shall I take away? So one of the things I don't typically do is layer, but I did it one time. It was really nice, and I really enjoyed what came of it. So maybe I'll try it this time. Where's the lid for purple? I've used enough of that. Or purple. I'm gonna get this up and out of here. Sorry, paints. All right. Thank you. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it, Mr. Wynn. Hold on a second. Let me get this part. Hey, maybe it's not too much purple. Maybe I can come back and do some layers here. That might be nice. Like the real artists do. Yeah, boy. Wait, don't move it yet. Don't move it yet. I made a mistake. Well, today Friday? Shoot, it's trash day. Is the trash out of the house? Yes. Then there's no problem. You gotta find what God put inside of you and find a way to bring it out into the world, into existence, because otherwise it will just be misused. Bring it out. Bring it out. However you can, make excuses for doing it, just whatever it is, no matter who believes in it or not, how much sense it makes, just get it out. Just get it out. What if it's a heavenly numbers game, you know? I don't know. And all this is well and good, but also, I don't know how I'm gonna make money. You know, I don't, and maybe it's a faith thing. I don't see how this today becomes money tomorrow. Maybe, I know not everything is money, so let me change my words so I can change my thinking. I don't see how this moment today turns into wealth, whether that's money, relationally, wisdom, connection to God, whatever it may be. I don't see how this, relates. What I do know is that this is a gift. It's an ability God has given me. It's a skill that I've built up over the years. May it bring God glory somehow. But I'm sure the person in the quarry doesn't know what will happen with the clay. Still, he delivers it, and the maker makes something beautiful from it. The quarry man never noticed, never thought of. Farmer doesn't know what will happen of his apples. God makes the growth. Because God makes the growth. Is this the flimsy one? Get out of here. Get out of here, flimsy. Making my lines gross. You have another purpose. You know what, though? I will say, this is better than sinning. I'll tell you that. It's hot. It was just cold a second ago. Father, please help me to build up my life, all the areas of it. What's next? What's next? What's next? Let's try something. You're gonna break. Let's try something. Ew, what's on here? Oh, old paint, duh. One. So we're gonna take one green. We're gonna blend it with another green. I'm gonna reorganize these because why is the white next to the green next to the orange? What was the plan here? Not saying you didn't have a plan, but what was it? Tell me so that I can know what's going on. What's on this brush? Are these just dipped in plastic and interesting? Anyway, I don't really know what else to say, but it's a second green. Ew. I want a different green than this. All right, buddy. Don't break on me, all right? Wait, I opened this green already? Then I can't use it again. I mean, I could, but I'm adding it. We're adding it. Just a little bit, though. And then... Oops, 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 oops. Don't break on me, please. Okay, there we go. Cool. And then the last green. All right, so we've got 4 different greens. And I'm thinking if I take this brush, not mix them, but just swipe right through them. Yeah, boy. Let's see what this makes. All right. I don't want to blend them. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, well, Mr. Wynn, can you bring the page back around, please? I don't feel like moving. Just... You threw my paintbrushes instead? That's what you... Okay. Well, at least you put the page back, but that was unnecessary, my guy. I mean, I could have said please, you know. Could have said please. She threw my paintbrushes. So now where does that leave us? Just keep filling in this area and... Let's paint a new color. Something I've never done before. Let's make some stones. Make some stones. What color is stone? Stone is kind of like a... It's a granite. It's going to be like a light blue with white and black. Take that off there. I don't know why I'm still recording. I could have ended this a long time ago. But I don't know. Just kind of feels like having company. Ew. Light blue. That's way too much. Where's the cap? Oh, okay. Can you believe this wind? Flipped my pages and threw my brushes. Just respectons. Ew, someone coughed into the... Is there a dog out here? Well, if it's a dog, I don't care about what I'm talking about. Did I open this? I don't think I opened this. Yeah, I don't remember opening any of these. Doesn't mean I didn't do it. All right. Some white. Some black. Let's see if we get ourselves a nice granite color. Or like a slate. Blue, white. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's kind of watery though. Maybe my brush is watery. All right, let's see. I want some white streaks in it, like natural stone. Mm-hmm. Everybody on this planet has a work to do. Excuse me. I got wind too, yeah. Has a work to do, you know? Finding that reason to get up. I think social media, the misapplication of our technology and other things are attempting to rob us from that. And I see people resisting it online, you know, going out doing stuff. Oh my goodness. Little puppy want to be loud. And I believe that I'm getting to that point of just recrafting your life with minimal resources. I guess it's just a question of how and where to start. Well, guess I've been laying here long enough to get the vultures' attention. Used to scare me when I was a kid. Like, they're gonna eat me. All right, I think I'm ready to be done with this painting. So, I'm gonna do the last thing that I had the idea to do. Let's make use of this black paint. Let's make use of this black paint. Okay, it's a really watery black paint, but I'm glad that my palette board that I'm using currently is porous. Come on, Mr. Wynn. Back around again. Thank you. All right. We're done. We're done. Ooh, it's got some nice rise in texture. This is nice. All right. And boom. Le painting à jeudi. Probably de à jeudi, but the painting of today. All right. It's a Jaden original. I'm gonna let it dry. And I will take me and my thoughts and go in the house because I'm hungry again. Give me some water, give me some food, and pick something to start on because I didn't plan this painting, but it exists now. And I truly believe things ought to have value just because they exist. So, yeah. If you ever see something that I make that you like and you want a print of it, let me know, and I'll do that for you. If I ever talk about something that you want me to talk more about or teach on, because sometimes I'll be just dropping nuggets. People are like, wait, unpack that. Just let me know, and I'll do that for you. And I hope you all have a blessed day. On purpose, meaning make excuses to pursue the blessing. And contend for your life, especially here in the States where it's easy not to live it. So, yeah. Thanks for sitting with me. If I could jump up into the sky right now as an outro, I'd just be like, I would do that. Be like, you know, oh my gosh, where did he go? Up there. Up there. Anyway, grace and peace all.